What is going on, everybody? I'm your main man, Mikey D, aka Stony Mike, and I'm here to give you a nice little Stony playthrough. But before I get into that nice and Stony playthrough, we got to get nice and Stony. So, if you're inclined to join me on this nice little cringy Stony smoke sesh that we're about to get into, then go ahead and pause it, do your thing, do whatever it is you need to do, and then get ready because the sesh is about to begin. Before I get started into this, I just gotta say, if you work in, say, retail or fucking groceries or anything like that, and you just so happen to not like your job, do your best to not take it out on the people who are coming in unless they're being a dick to you. Because you pick the one who's being nice or whatever, that niceness is going to go away, and they might not be so nice. They might be willing to smack the taste out your fucking mouth. You understand? I'm only saying this because I've had to have a run-in with someone today that literally deserved the shit knocked out of her. She wanted to inconvenience me, so I felt like I should have inconvenienced her. But I didn't. I didn't. The only thing saving her is the fact that she is a female. I refuse to hit a female over stupid shit that I would hit a dude for. If a dude was to try to do some bitch shit like that and inconvenience me over that shit, I would be like, all right, let's throw hands, mutual combat right now. I would be challenging right then and there, but I ain't really too worried about it when it comes to females. I just like to bitch about it, to be honest with you. I like to call them the dumb cunt they are, because they are. I mean, it's stupid to be that kind of person. But picking somebody to just not like because you couldn't uh get anywhere better in your own life is a really dumb thing to do. Really dumb. That's essentially what that bitch's problem is. She's mad because she's working at a fucking gas station. That's really all it boils down to. She's just mad because she's working at a fucking gas station. And you know what? I got friends that work at that same fucking gas station. And you know what? They don't give a flying fuck about life like that. Where they can fucking just take out any little anger out on somebody. Nah, they happy as fucking can be. So it just boils down to this bitch ain't. She got dust on her pussy or something. Ain't been getting fucked right. Something. That's the only. That's the only thing that makes sense. Bitch ain't been having nothing fucking touch that goddamn walls of her in a long time. And if there is something fucking in it, ain't nothing big enough to fucking pleasure the goddamn land well. Bitch got a crevice the size of a goddamn Grand Canyon, I guarantee it. I just want to fucking crack on that bitch for some reason. I wanted to do it right there to her face, but there was a whole bunch of fucking people right there wanting to get in line and do something, so I just was like, man, fuck off, bitch, and just walked out. It wasn't even worth it. But I told one of my homeboys that fucking works there, I was like, that bitch is gonna end up getting that fucking place fucked up. Cause ain't nobody gonna wanna go in there if she's fucking being that way. Which he was like, man, I hate to fucking be the guy to go to tell my boss that shit. And I was like, well, don't tell the boss that shit. Just let it happen. And then when it all happens, be like, well, I heard it was because of this bitch. She kept running her mouth to people. I mean, that's like, if you don't want to be the person who goes and snitches on a dumb bitch for being stupid, of course, I don't think it's snitching. That's not snitching. That's saving your fucking place of business. You know what I mean? Like, they're saving the place that you work for from allowing a dumb bitch fuck it up for you. That's just some dumb shit that I had to deal with. By the way, I finally did my very first live stream over on Rumble. It was actually really good. I got more views than I ever do over here on fucking YouTube. Fucking in a live viewing, I had 40 fucking views live. No, it was 35. I have 40 views altogether now. But it was 35. I've never had double digit viewing except for like, I think once, and it was like 10 people. I don't think it was that much. It really wasn't that much. So, yeah. YouTube is obviously limiting the fuck out of my viewership. It obviously limits the amount of people that can see what I'm fucking doing. Because if a unknown site like Rumble will allow me, a guy who only has 9 subscribers over there, to gain 40 fucking people ship right then and there. Distribute your content. Heavily annoyed. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm just heavily annoyed from that fucking disgusting fat cunt trying to do her best to inconvenience me because her existence is so miserable that she can't fucking fathom anybody else being happy. Um, I ain't gonna let that bitch fucking ruin me. I'm not even gonna talk about that hoe no more. She can just fucking die. Um, Figure that one out later. I ain't even gonna try. So today we're gonna watch Reddit and TikTok cringe compilation. TikToks that give me secondhand embarrassment number 96. We're gonna start it out very strong with two dumb cunts. Two dumb cunts. I wish I could actually like be right in front of them and just be like, "Hit it, Takashi."
Bitch, are you dumb, dum, 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 dum?
Every time I see these dumb hoes. This one right here was all fine and dandy with an actual prejudiced fucking motherfucker back in the day. Or if, I don't know if she even still married to that dude. Dude that did blackface. She's a dumb bitch. She a straight up dumb bitch, and she still ain't ever fucking like. She's like, oh well, it was just a joke. What do you think it is? Anytime somebody does do it, it's not. It's never been an ill intent. It's always been a joke. It's either a joke or some form of fucked up entertainment. But no, cool. We're gonna take it back.
So you don't believe that evolution happened? Are you saying that, so you don't believe it's possible that God, and I'm going to make it in the way that I speak so it's fun, that God sneezed and went, I got a great idea, and created a universe which then took its movement? Because I believe
from dinosaurs to birds,
from all of those things, I believe that God has given us a couple of markers to work from.
I believe that. Mm-hmm.
And so I have to believe that all of the knowledge that he's put into us to learn, he said, listen, take it and run with it. This is why I created you. I'm not sure that I can actually
believe in both.
So you can't have one without the.
I mean, she's finally speaking some truth, but this is old as fuck. This is very fucking old, as you can tell. And this is before she went stupid. I feel like this is way before she went completely too stupid. Yeah, I do think that some form created by something. I don't have any proof to what it could have been. Nobody does. We all say God, but I do think that we were created, and from that creation, we evolved. We became different. I don't see why there's anything too hard to understand behind that. Only somebody who wants to be so dead on either one of the sides of that statement would ever want to try to argue with them or with that particular. We're like, no, we were created by God. You can't prove that. You can't prove this and you can't prove that. So why the fuck even try to have an argument about it? You know what I mean? Like, why even try to have an
I
argument?
don't think you can have science
and let me just point out,
God. Yes, darling.
4 members of the Republican Party who are running for president also do not believe in evolution.
Yes.
So if there was a gasp in the audience, then it should be a bigger gasp.
Is the world flat?
Is the world flat?
Yes.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I never thought about it, Whoopi. Is the world flat? I never thought about it.
You never thought.
This is why The View has never been anything fucking worth a damn. They're all a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
Bitch, are you dumb, dum, dum, dumb, dum, dum, dumb?
They're all fucking stupid. Every last goddamn one of them. They don't do a goddamn thing but just sit there and fucking bump their goddamn goober smoochers.
About whether the world was
but I'll tell you what I've thought about, how I'm going to feed my child,
Well, you
how I'm
can
going to
do
take
both.
care of my family. The world flat has never entered into, that has not been an
What will you
important
teach?
thing to me.
You'll teach your son,
If
Jeffrey,
my
right?
son Jeffrey asks me if the world flat, I guess I will go.
Didn't Columbus already work this question out? I mean, why are we doing this?
These are some of the most dumbest bitches on earth. Every last one of them. I get what she's trying to say, but even then, this is like something. The Earth being round is something that you can see if you've ever traveled to 2 or 3 states. You could. It doesn't matter if you're traveling across the state, depending on which state and depending on which way you're going. You could see the curvature and the way the mountains form over in the horizon. Like, there's so many different things that you can do that will show you the curvature. If we're not a fucking complete 100 or 360 degree circle, where's the drop off? You know what I mean? Like, where's the fucking drop off of Earth if we're flat? I've always fucking hated this stupid fucking bullshit. There's a guy who just recently posted a picture of himself up. I think he was on the top of Kilimanjaro or somewhere. I forget which island or what mountain it was, but he's on the top of it, and he's like one of the first people to ever actually be able to take a picture up there. And he takes a fucking like a whole bunch of pictures, and every picture that's of him, you can see, because he's so high up there, all the curvature around him. Every fucking angle that you can see of him is all a good, nice curvature horizon. Meaning that we're on something that's spherical at the very fucking least. It may not be a really like... It may not be like super round, you know? It could be like ovalic or something, you know, whatever, but it's very much round. It's a fucking... There's curvature. For fuck's sake. I don't know, these cunts are fucking stupid.
Because my question was, if science tells us that the world is round, where would you negate that science? Well, let me get it out first. That science may say, okay, here's what we think has happened. And if you put your faith in the idea that the world is round, can we not also believe that part of that comes from the is evolution
and that's why I think God
as well?
gives us those kinds of markers. He gives us those kinds of markers, but there are things that he does say in the Bible that I take absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just gonna skip this. I really I don't have the patience for any of the fucking View, any of the people they have on the View, any of this fucking stupid bullshit that they have to say. It's just all bullshit. Why does this not want to go? Alrighty, what do we got here?
Hey, none of you guys are funny. If you want to prevent cancer, consider standing out in front of the shuttle that's running in front of the hotel on the hour. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bowflex Grandma, for the $150 donation. What would Waluigi do? Kill the animals.
So that spot right there is pretty much the entire reason for the route change.
In the fucking nerd hell was this?
What would Waluigi do? Kill the animals.
So that spot right there is pretty much the entire reason for the route change.
If you kick...
I gotta smoke. Oh, here we are. More fucking The View. This one's another old one. Oh, I have a feeling I know which one this one is. No, what's a culturally significant moment in history that you still quote regularly? People have not given that bitch any slack since she said it, and it's funny. It's fucking hilarious.
every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
She flat out fucking knew she fucked up when she said that, because she was looking at everybody like, no, in the sense that, you know, he ain't gonna have no workers. I'm telling you, they do everything they can. The left does everything they can to hide those really prejudiced roots they have. You know, back in the day when they all used to run around and burn crosses and wear hoods over their head. Yeah, you remember that? Pepperidge Farms remembers that.
That like when I'm saying that
there's more jobs to be
in LA, they always
but
they don't.
Latinos are not only the only people
I didn't mean
doing
it like that. Come on. No,
In that, come on. Raven at the end of that fucking shit looking at Kelly like,
Run, bitch! Run!
because Raven already knows. She's already said some pretty fucked up shit herself. She already knows. Now, what in the goddamn who did it and why is this? What in the fuck? Boy, what the hell? No. Oh, God, no. Look at that. That looks like something from fucking Goof Troop. Y'all remember that show? The old cartoon with Goofy and his son and the fucking neighbors and shit? That looks like something flat out from fucking Goof Troop. That is some Goof Troop character right there. Fucking got Goofy over there fucking saying shit like this.
I'm gonna come.
God damn.
Hi. Thank you for giving me this drink. You are pretty cute. Did he just close them?
Are you kidding me? What? Dude, he's so rude.
I'm so embarrassed.
He's so rude.
I'm so embarrassed.
Look, they just got engaged.
Okay, if that wasn't fucking faked, when that situation happens, you don't just sit there and just go, oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. You fucking just move on. You fucked up. Move on. Quit fucking holding up the line, because I'm going to be the guy behind you honking the horn going, actually, I'm not, because that was Starbucks, and I don't fucking drink that fucking piss. That shit is cat piss. Fucking hate it. He said, what?
Since y'all...
He said, what? What the fuck?
Y'all just got engaged, what's y'all's fetish? I'm really, really into Asian women despite what I'm marrying.
Bruh. What did he say?
I wouldn't be telling folks this, man.
I'm literally a white woman. I don't know what to say about that, so...
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
What's your fetish?
My fetish? That man right there. This one. Yeah. Thank you.
I hope y'all have a great wedding.
That was the look of a bitch that is realized that she fucked up in life. You got with a fucking nerd who has a fucking anime fucking fetish, and now I'm gonna constantly be beating it off to fucking anime porn or some stupid shit for the rest of your marriage. That's essentially what's gonna happen. That's why I don't like. I always advocate against porn, because I think it fucks people, especially men. It fucks their head up. Like, look at how fucking stupid that dude was. His bitch was right there in front of him, like, legitimately showing nothing but sadness because of what he said, and he didn't have no fucking remorse. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give no shits. There's no care. There's no love for sure. They shouldn't be getting married. They don't have love. Period. Because dude, even drunk, would not have said that. That's not something... Like, that's something that if he really truly had that kind of shit going on, he should have said that shit from the get-go. And she's just as stupid for being with somebody like that, a corny looking fuck. Dude looks like he gets fucking... Like he was either the type that either got bullied in high school really bad, or he peaked in high school. And that's why I just feel the need to want to fuck with him. But either way, he just seems like a weak dude.
Hey, excuse me? Hella random, but I just think you're like pretty as hell.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi real quick. Say my name is Chris, and that's about
Sarah.
it. Yeah, Sarah, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
Emily, nice to meet you.
Where, are you from around here? Or?
I am.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also married with a baby.
On the way. That's a nice ring.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I have a 2-year-old daughter. I know.
Y'all look like my age. That's what I'm saying.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24? I'm 30.
Dang,
I'm 28.
Yeah, y'all look younger than me and shit at
Wait,
this
that's
point.
a compliment, though. I'll
Yeah,
take that any day.
Yeah.
I'll take that any day.
Well, one day I'm gonna find my wife, and she's gonna look
You will. Heck yeah, you are.
just like you.
Yes.
She's gonna.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm manifesting for you.
Huh?
I'm manifesting it for you.
It's
Oh
coming.
god, they're
Don't worry about
manifesting
that.
it.
Got the muscles.
Dude really had some balls coming up to that bitch. Not because of the way she looked, but because any bitch that's gonna be sitting there saying, I'm manifesting something for you. Whew. Yeah, manifest these nuts in your mouth, bitch. That's what he was wanting to say, but he was being a fucking he was still trying to get his dick wet ultimately. Nah, that's some fucking weird shit. Like it should have been like kind of done and over with after it was like, oh, but I'm actually married. And be like, oh, well, my bad. I'm sorry. Apologize. You guys have a good one and move on. That whole fucking I'm gonna find my wife and she's gonna be just like you. That's some weird shit. That's some weird shit to say. I don't know, man. That's some weird fucking shit. Just turn around and walk away, man.
Ladies love me. I got a big willy. What more could they want? And
Not in my house, Jack. Not in my house. Not a joke.
I'm gonna move it past it. He looks like he might be mentally ill or something, so I'm just gonna. Oh god.
Back like a couple hundred years, it was pretty normal to own slaves. Is that right or correct?
Why are we talking about slavery?
Because I'm showing you why the ad populum balance.
Why are we talking about slavery? What the? Why would someone talk like that? What? They add so much emphasis to the words. I'm showing you why the ad populum
Fallacy is a logical fallacy.
Honestly, back then, a lot of black people participated in the slave trade themselves, so...
Yeah, that doesn't make slavery right. Are you trying to defend slavery?
It was a product of the time, dude.
Are you trying to defend slavery?
Did you not see Matt Walsh's new video on this topic?
I did, and I think that defending slavery is cringe as...
Defending slavery, but I think we're illogical if we didn't realize that a lot of black people enjoyed being slaves back when slavery was a thing.
Talking about, no, she's talking about Uncle Ruckus's. That's what she's talking about. The Uncle Toms and all that shit. That's the one she's talking about. They did, yeah. They definitely enjoyed slavery because they were a top tier slave. Okay, these were people who had worked their way to the point of where the only thing that they really had to do was make sure other slaves were doing their job. That is why those particular slaves enjoyed their slavery, because they had it made. And I think they're probably, because I've heard these arguments being made. This honestly seems like a skit. I don't know if this is like a legitimate talk or not, but this looks like a skit the way it's being done. And I've heard these conversations before, and if they're going down the route that I think they're going, they're essentially going to be saying some stupid shit along the lines that people are, yeah. This is probably not it, but it's not going to get any better from here. I can pretty sure you this. I'm getting tongue tied here because this is This has got me fucked up because I feel like these come from a place of like true wanting to understand, you know, like a true yearning for understanding. It's just they're being done by people who are not that great.
How do you know that black people enjoy being slaves?
I mean, it's just in history. I've like read about like a lot of black people not only participated in capturing slaves, but a lot of black people enjoyed being slaves. Because of course, when you're really? Brought up doing something like being a slave your whole life, it's all you know. I'm sure a lot of slaves probably enjoyed it and were happy because that's the only lifestyle they were aware of.
That's crazy.
Can you not think like that? Like, is it really that dense?
I have never heard of somebody enjoying having to work countless hours on a plantation, being dehumanized and whipped and told that they're not human and being beaten within an inch of their life.
And it's probably because you're retarded and you only believe that one aspect of it. But no, slavery, as a horrible atrocity as it is, there were slaves who fucking enjoyed it. They did, because they were the top tier. They could, their only purpose in that whole entire fucking, when they would walk out into the field, the only thing they had to do was make sure everyone else was doing their job. That was their job. So yes, those particular ones enjoyed the fuck out of fucking slavery, but that's about as far as it goes. No one else enjoyed slavery, except for, like I said, the top tier who only had one purpose and one job to do, and those who were actually enslaving, which were mostly French and Dutch. They never were really actually people who the people who had slaves did not enslave people. See, that's another thing that people get all fucked up. The people who actually enslaved were the French and the Dutch and English, like some of the original families of the fucking the royalties. They were all in line with French and Dutch slave traders. Those were the two common ones, French and Dutch. Those were the two common slave traders. But that's why, like, this kind of argument's is as redundant as it fucking gets.
And being
saying that's
I don't think that people
I'm just
enjoy
saying
that.
You can't deny the fact that there were probably slave owners that, just like there were really bad ones, there were probably slave owners that probably treated their slaves really nice.
That's what I fucking knew was coming. Fucking, just like there was bad ones, there's got to be good ones. Yeah, but they were still owning somebody. What would make it good, okay? Here's what would make it good, and this is actually a historical fact. This is something that they don't like teaching you, but it is an actual historical fact. It's written down in his journal itself. Jefferson Davis, he freed slaves. He bought and freed them. He was one of the very first, even though he was the president of the Confederate States, he didn't have as much power that he would like to have had. And he could not force slavery out of the South as fast as he wanted to. But he was hell-bent against it. He himself came from a family who was enslaved. His mother and dad were Irish slaves. He was someone who abhorred slavery. That's why when they bring up a lot of times that he was supposedly a slave owner, they never really do mention the fact that he was on paper a slave owner. But in reality, he freed them. Never once made them take his last name or anything like that. There was some that did, who decided to. But, that's that's some stuff they don't like teaching, because it takes away the narrative that, the Confederacy was this whole enslaving type thing or whatever. That was all over a fiscal argument more than it was a physical, like, slavery type argument. It was more about somebody not getting their cut. And if it was really ever about slavery, the North wouldn't have kept slaves long after that war, because they did. Of course, they called them different names, but that was slavery still. Indentured servitude is still slavery, especially if you're not giving them any money until a certain time period. They didn't even give them money until it was like, I want to say it was almost a good 25 years after. Yeah, it was probably a good 25, 30 years after the Civil War was done and over with. At least, we can cut 5 years off of that, so that way that would be like a 5-year time for everything to cool off and calm down. But still, even then, the side that supposedly was fighting to end slavery sure as shit didn't do much as far as ending slavery, because they still continued it long afterwards. I don't know why that has ever been taught, because once you stop listening to what they're trying to teach you in schools and actually go and read documents on the whole matter and actual historical facts that are pretty much, you can go to fucking libraries, you can go to the almighty Google. They're all out there. They're not part of some indoctrination that the public schools will put down on you. This is all stuff that's attainable. It's just for some reason public schools like to throw a lot of bullshit at people, and it's really fucky because it doesn't do any justice. It doesn't go to teach anybody anything. But they say the victors of war, there's fools that they get. They always get to tell the story of what really went down, and usually the victor is not always so gracious enough to tell the exact story. And I have a feeling that's what happened. But as far as their stupid fucking argument goes, nobody really truly enjoyed slavery. If there was, and I'm pretty sure there was a few small amounts, but if there was, like I said, they were people who were top tier slaves. That's the only reason why they were fucking in any way, shape, or form enjoying that shit.
It's true, right? Like, you're not thinking logically. You're being so dense.
So I'm just going to say that.
I don't know about these two. They're stupid as fuck. Both of them. Really fucking stupid.
There's no...
Yeah.
Other person I'd rather be with than you.
That's a big game, man.
Staring at your body, it just gets me aroused. Kissing you, making out. There's no other thing that I want to do than be inside of you. I want to be in.
No, nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.
Get him, slam him. Yeah! I'm a firm believer in the people who love to get up in people's faces and shit and love to do all that shit. That's intimidation. Because they can't fight. They're relying wholeheartedly on intimidation. Because they can't fight. And this is a perfect example of it right here. He was doing everything he could to get inside that dude's head. If anything, all he did was ensure that he got his ass whooped. Because the moment you put your fucking hands in some other man's face, there's likely gonna be a problem. That's crossing the fucking line. You're putting yourself in another man's space like that. That's just the fuck? What in the absolute fuck is that? Yo, that right there is ridiculous as fuck. That is ridiculous as fuck. Like, we get it. Your dad went for the milk and never came back, but this is the worst way in fucking hell to seek attention. Okay? This is a public space. Just creating a fucking scene. I don't get it. I really don't get it. This is stupid.
Bruh.
Dumb. Not to mention, you know that bitch got some nasty ass fucking hair. Sitting there walking around in the fucking mall and shit. You couldn't do that at the mall that I was fucking close to. That fucking place was so disgusting, man. You'd end up pulling up hypos and shit, man. Fuck no. Ow. That bitch got all kinds of nasty shit in her hair, man. That probably ain't even her real hair anyway. So what the fuck am I even talking about? Can't you just fucking be natural for 1 second? 1 second? Just one? Damn. Bitch out here smelling like the whole fucking bottom of a mop. So he was 18 when he got you pregnant at 15. These are twins. Ugh. What the fuck?
Wild thing.
Alright, that brings me to this other subject that I've had in my mind for a long, long time. Because I heard a couple of my friends be into this shit. They talk about how they want to fuck a damn twin. As you can see from right there, that's some motherfucking incestuous shit. That's some sweet home Alabama bullshit. I swear to God it is. That's some of that West Virginia pow 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 dueling of the banjo sounding ass fucking shit. God damn. Why? No goddamn well better than that shit. Out here fucking making scissoring remarks and shit, and y'all fucking came out the same goddamn womb. Y'all nasty as fuck. Getting so fucking close that y'all might as well be kissing. Y'all sick. Y'all sick as fuck. And you know, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't ever do anything. I hope like fucking hell they wouldn't do anything. But the fact that they would just do that is just fucky. Pure fucky. What is this?
Look at this. Oh my god. How does the mirror know that that's there? That's creepy.
You know, when you accumulate too much of this right here, you start thinking stupid shit like this. You forget how light reflects off of things. You completely forget that most imagery is nothing but shades of light. This is something that should have been, drilled into their head before they even got out of elementary school. But you know what? I probably have been missing something. I think they more than likely quit teaching logic based things because that's the reason why they all come out at you with a lot of emotional shit anyway. They quit teaching logic and they started teaching you these fucking stupid emotional reactions. That's why dumbasses like this make these retarded looking faces.
Planets aren't real. You heard.
God, I hope they're not fucking being for real, but they look just as stupid as a fucking billy goat, so they probably was.
Me, and I have proof. In the Bible, God specifically only created the sun, moon, and stars. Nowhere in the Bible will you ever find mention of planets. But here's the thing about stars. They're also commonly referred to in the Bible as angels. For instance, in Revelation, it mentions 1/3 of the stars falling from heaven. In Matthew 24:29, it talks about how those stars will fall from heaven during tribulation as well. The best part is that I know exactly what kind of angels these were. These angels are referred to as Galgalim, and they're described in Ezekiel. This is a great representation of what Ezekiel saw. This is a Galgalim. Now I want you guys to really look at the structure of what a Galgalim looks like. And now I want to show you what a star looks like from a telescope. I'll show you a video. Look familiar? Now here's my leading point. I'm pretty sure that all of these planets are actually just fallen angels. And it's proven across so many different cultures. All of these gods were fallen stars. That's why when I talk about how dangerous astrology is, I couldn't be more dead serious. Nothing.
You're the most dumbest fucking hoe that's ever walked this earth. Your mama should have stuck the fucking swallow in, you nasty looking bitch. Over here sitting here talking about planets being a fucking fallen angel. You blasphemous whore. Get the fuck out of here.
Emotional damage.
You need to fucking never open that damn goober smoocher of yours ever the fuck again. If this is your kind of thought process, don't fucking talk. Do not fucking talk no more. Quit talking. Because this right here is just going to dig you a fucking hole of stupidity that you can't crawl out of. You can't crawl out of that hole. That is some dumb bullshit. It deserves to fucking be slapped upside the head with the Bible. Fucking saying some blasphemous shit. The angels are fucking planets, the fallen angels. Now you could have stuck with the whole stars and the sun, like the sun being God and the stars, his angels and whatnot. You could have stuck with that and it'd been like, okay, yeah, that's an old primitive belief. A lot of Romans kind of believed in something similar like that. Well, pagan, well, they're not really pagan. They were, because they only believed in one God too. And I think that's kind of what opened the door for them to kind of follow Christianity so well. But, no, fucking, this is some dumb shit. This is some really dumb shit. I can't be nice about this.
Nothing on earth is what it seems, but the word of God is what will always be.
You really think that is gonna impress me?
It should.
Money doesn't fucking impress me. I'm sorry. It does not impress me.
Then you lost in life. 92,802.
This dude's like weird childlike demeanor. Like, look how much money I got. Or her weird, like, and I'm pretty sure it's just because she's been annoyed. I'm hoping that's what it is. But she's got this like weird ass fucking. Like, do you think that fucking impresses me? Like this dude is like not on her level. Like intellectually, I agree, he's probably not on her level, but physically, they are on the same fucking level. Bitch looks like that. For you.
Welcome to a game I like to call Trisha Paytas or Eric Cartman, a game where I give you 6 scenarios, and 3 of them happen to Eric Cartman on the hit TV show South Park, and 3 of them happen to Trisha Paytas, an internet personality. Okay, let's go. Answer will be at the end. Okay, number 1. Dance and made out with a cardboard cutout of a celebrity on camera. Had a friend that was Jewish, and they constantly made fun of for being Jewish, and then married a Jewish person, and then claimed to have converted to Judaism. That's a hard one. Claimed to be transgender, and then dressed up as...
Well, this one was definitely Trisha Paytas, because I have never seen an episode where Eric Cartman got married. He did have a Jewish friend that he made fun of a lot. And I'm pretty sure he's pretended to convert to Judaism at one point, but I've never seen him marry a Jewish person.
As the opposite gender for a music video, even though no one asked him to do so. Had a short-lived Christian music era. Thought they were an Asian person, and then got a boob job and regretted it, and talked about it openly. Okay, I'll give you some time to think. If you said both of them, you would be correct. Every single one of these has happened to both Eric Cartman and Trisha Paytas. Thank you for watching.
No way. I have a feeling that was false, but we're gonna go with it. Oh my fucking god, what the absolute fuck? First time something has ever happened like this to me. Oh my god, not my legs being cut the fuck up. That glass bowl about the bus, ain't it? I don't know why in the fuck anybody would ever do that. Like, they tell you when you buy those things that they have a temperature, set temperature that they can do. Like, I remember that I got last. It said that it can only go up to like 450. Like 450 degrees Fahrenheit. A direct flame source doesn't have a set temperature. It just keeps building temperature. it's not going to set it. A direct flame source, or even an electric, one that's just going to keep, cutting on or whatnot. It's not. It doesn't have a set thing. You turn it up, and it goes, and it just keeps going. It doesn't stop. Let it cool down a little bit until I can go back up, and when it starts, no, it keeps going. So that continuous heat source is going to continue to cycle through that glass and keep fucking heating it up and keep heating it up to the point of shatter. That's just the way it's going to work. I don't know why anybody would do that. I'm trying to say that I guess that it's just people who don't really know. That's the only way I can think.
Ramen, blue taki powder, red hot, ooh, blast hot sauce. Blast my bag, daddy. Hot ones, the last dub.
Blast your bag, daddy.
That's a big game, man.
I'm gonna explode. Mix. It's green. Why is it burning?
Why are you retarded?
Last spoon.
Let's keep encouraging him. His annoying ass won't be around that long. It'll burn his gut completely the fuck out. Let's get a palate cleanser of a video game going. I'm gonna play Dying Light. The first one, because it seems it's a lot funner than that, in my opinion. But before I do that fucking dab, I'm gonna hit myself a fucking... I mean, not a dab. I was gonna say that shit backwards. How the fuck? How dare I? I don't know, man. Today, I'm very aggravated. I've been very, very aggravated. And it actually started long before that stupid fat bitch. It actually did. It started quite a bit before. Because I was trying so hard to not be a dick to someone who is not really a dick at all, or is anybody to be hateful towards. But definitely found it very hard to be nice. Okay. That should be good. Oh, apparently I can make my jump height fucking incredibly high on this game. I don't know exactly how it's done, but I'll look it up and see if I can make it happen. Waiting on the email to heat up. I foolishly cut it off after I gave my wife a dab. I, for some reason, just like I said, I'm heavily annoyed to the point to where that I kind of got thrown off whack or thrown off into a wacky area. To be honest with you. Email's ready. Huh. Huh. Finishing this up. Fuck it, let's do another somewhat reaction. Because it's gonna be a minute before I finish this bowl. Fuck. We're gonna look at Decoy Voice. He tried to steal from a gun store. It's mob justice. Let's see what. Let's see. We stealing almost when stealing almost goes wrong, like for part 2. Oh shit. Oh, hold up. I can't hear shit, and neither can you. Okay, just go back.
A man tries to steal $2,000 of stuff from a store in Las Vegas, Nevada. But when the employees try to stop him, a mob steps in and does this.
Go get Joseph! Come on, go get Joseph! Go get it! Go get it! Get that ball! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Go! Hurry! 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 Hurry up, bro! Go, go, go! Hey, oh my daddy!
So not even in the third world do people see a employed noise and stuffing your hands down your pants? Now I usually find these stories
I can't do it. Decoy voice is usually a good videos to watch. I like watching them on my own personal time. That's like my thing I like to do. He's always got really good takes on things, and yeah, that's highly a lot of bunch of fucking unemployed idiots. People who would never be able to contribute to society, even if you gave them a job. Like, force them, or not force them, because that would be slavery. But why is this a thing? That's because of the storm coming in. Anyways, but yeah, that was garbage. I thought that was gonna be something actually good and positive to see, but that wasn't positive at all. That was fucky. I have no faith in society whatsoever. Oh shit! This one says they know who the secret. Let's see who they think it is.
Kind of lost in the shuffle there between Balon and Shin. I mean, we mostly talked about those two since they had the orange lightsabers. They looked mostly cool, and they were completely mysterious, which I understand, and we paid all the attention to them.
Yes. Who do you think it is? Tell me who you think it is. Oh! Ah! Yeah. Okay. Y'all see who it is? You see who they say they say it is?
Just a side character.
Okay. I personally have been saying that I think it's going to be Barasofi too. I too have been thinking that would probably make everything flow over very well. The figure that you see in the Ahsoka trailer very much so looks like it could be a female. And Barasofi just seems like one of the most logical ways of going about that being an Inquisitor. Like she already went down that road, you know. We last seen her, you know. It just seems like kind of, because there's people who still haven't. So for their sake, I'm not gonna give away too much shit. But there's a lot that she definitely could bring to the table as far as competition, you know, or maybe even teaming up with Thrawn. You know, like I figured she would be more of a competition, And I have a feeling the two Dark Jedis, I have a feeling they're not. I have a feeling they're not a. They're not a complete bad element. I have a feeling they're someone that I personally would like. I'm hoping for that anyway. The way they make them out, because even Dave Filoni says that those orange lightsabers are not necessarily what they seem. And that makes sense. Like, think about it, if you half-assed were able to believe, because you still had very much a light side to you. Yeah, like, yeah, your main power came from the dark side. So you were bleeding your crystal, but still a strong part of something that you actively use kind of makes you stop from being able to bleed it completely. That's something that me and other people have theorized so far. I think that's possibly what they got going on. It's just very interesting, and I can't wait to see the Ahsoka show because they're going to be playing off of a whole bunch of different mystical aspects of Star Wars, which is something I've been wanting them to get to because we know through a lot of the old novelizations and stuff that there was numerous different aspects to the Force, not just light and dark. So glad that they added a balance entity to the universe. They took away the concept of a gray Jedi and gave it the way of Bendu, which is essentially a canonical version of the gray Jedi. Those who walk that are believing in balance. So they use both, but they use both in a balance. Like one exists just as equal inside of them as the other. It'll be cool to see that shit go down. And I don't know. I didn't watch enough of I guess I just didn't pay attention because I could have sworn I've seen all of Rebels, but I just feel like I didn't see it enough to know. But the way they keep showing, because even in Rebels they show Sabine using a green lightsaber, but they keep showing her with a lightsaber, and it's like, are they gonna end up making her like Force sensitive, or like the Force awakens inside of her when the Force awakens, and the Force awaken inside of her too? That'd be some crazy shit. As far as sequel trilogies go now, oh yeah, and then apparently they're bringing Rey back. Listen, the Rey Palpatine thing, if they bring her back, okay, if they bring Rey back, can they at least fix it to where she's not like a Palpatine or anything? Like, because with Ahsoka, they got the world between worlds, right? Can we make it to where she's just a student of Luke's? Why is that such a hard thing to do? You know? If she's brought back, can we just bring her back as like she's just a student? Yeah. Because they made it out like it's Palpatine and some other fucking random ass fucking bitch, or a Palpatine. Stupid concept. And then all the bullshit that could have happened was even better than that. All the stuff that there was numerous different things that they were wanting, and this is why I knew Disney acquiring Lucasfilm was just going to end in fucking disaster with Star Wars. I knew Star Wars was going to end up going downhill. And it's something that I've loved since I was a child, especially the Old Republic. I have so many ideas about the Old Republic, it's unreal. That because just playing off of what's already been laid down for us. Of ideas. Especially creating movies. Thousands of ideas. It's just one of those things you're gonna die never being able to actually see that stuff come into fruition, because especially with Disney on and something like that, they don't give a fuck about fucking being entertaining. They just care about making money. They will milk Star Wars until they can't do it no more, and then they'll sell it off, and somebody else will make a shitload of better things. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. They'll end up selling it off, and somebody will end up doing exactly fucking word for word that was done in Legends. And it'll make a shitload more money. Alrighty.
Just met a guy named Kareem. He's like Rice's major domo, I guess. Or number one flunky at the very least. Kareem sending me to fix him.
Major domo.
nothing better
That's
than being
funny.
an errand boy.
That's funny to use that form of hierarchy with these people. I will kill you one day. I'll kill you one day too, man. Yeah, yes, I'll kill you. I'm gonna kill all of you glorious little bastards one day. Actually, real soon. Real soon. Ah! What I did, bitch! Run, run! I got real shit.
Crane.
Report.
Just met Rise. There's no
Oh.
question that's Suleiman.
Yeah, you better
He's
go
a
home,
psychopath.
bitch.
He's gone from ruthless politician to fucking warlord.
Is he aware of your affiliation with us?
No, he thinks I'm just a guy from the tower. In fact, he's making me jump through hoops before he'll give me any antizin.
Acknowledged. Continue to do as he asks. Remember, we need that file.
Great. Crane out.
I can be like fucking Spider-Man.
What exactly am I doing?
Radio communication has been pretty spotty in the quarantine. These
Oh, I didn't understand all the way out.
so Rise can communicate without us in the far reaches of town.
That's a benefit for everyone, not just Rise.
Perhaps. But the Emperor must monitor his empire.
Okay. Oh, there's a person needing some help.
A bunch of walkers on my ass.
Stay away from me!
Please, I don't want to die. Kareem, I'm at the first antenna.
If the power's not on, you'll have to turn it on. There'll be a switch in the small building at the antenna's base. Please, I don't want to die!
Too late for that, my man. Shut up. Oh, the bitch ducked. Oh! What? You checked me, ho? I'm about to make this shit go boom boom on your ass. Nope, can't do that. Oh, go down and get some trees. I don't even think that's how it goes. Listen here now, goddammit. I've come. That's just it. I've come. Oof. What you doing up here? Yeah, you take your ass back down that way. Wait. I did the climbing long before. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Where the fuck is the drop? Is there a drop here? Dude, who's screaming like that? Fuck your mom, man, whoever you are. Yo, where they at? Yo, fuck their stuff on that. Got it. Anyway, now I can go back. Oh, you're still trying to get some, huh? Now it's saying open. It wasn't saying open. Woo! That's that booger eating motherfucker right there.
I'm shouting because
infected motherfucker with guts hanging out of his mouth who spit a bunch of toxic snot at me.
Come on, you fast turning fucks. Hear 'em. I don't know why, but I like toiling more. It's pretty fun. There's one right here too.
There! The power's fucking on!
Good. Now head up to the top.
Dumbass. Ah, you fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron. More of them.
Oh shit, Kareem. Someone
No,
already
are you
scavenged this
fucking
thing for
with me?
parts. There's nothing up here to switch on.
Fuck, I was afraid of that. Alright, head to the next antenna tower. It's not too far from there. Just use the zip line and head east. You'll see it.
Right at the last minute, you have to hit that fucking zip line button. Otherwise, that don't end so well.
Hey Kareem, what do I do if the second transmitter's trashed?
The better question is, what will you do if you disappoint Rice? And the answer is probably die horribly.
Got this terrible itch in my throat. Came out of nowhere too. I don't do shit.
Yeah, you It's over when I say it's over. This is it for you. You don't forget about us.
There's only you, man. Sorry I fucking made a loud noise. Run! Run! Run, dude, run! It's fun. Run. Run. Run to the hills! Run for your life! Where's the fuckers? Come on. I know y'all coming, y'all screaming like a motherfucker. Where you at? Home. Nobody? Alright. Fuck what you heard.
Kareem, I'm at the second antenna tower. The fence is electrified. I think someone's inside.
That will be Alexei, and probably his son Christoph. I find them tiresome. Don't let them stand in your way. You've got to get inside and turn on the transmitter.
I need to climb the tower.
Why the hell would you want to do that?
For Rise. He asked me to.
Rice? You don't look like one of his crew.
Oh, fine. I'll just radio back and tell Rise that you wouldn't let me through.
What? Fuck. No, I didn't say that. You want to climb? Fine. Go.
I won't do this anymore.
Will you keep your voice down?
I don't care who hears me.
Christoph, what's wrong with you? We're trying to stay alive here.
Dad, these guys are killers.
Yes, they're murderers. So we work for them. That's how we stay safe. Think too much of your life, Christoph. Start losing your head or you're going to get us both killed.
Worth it.
Oh fuck, it's down here.
And this thing's still intact. Let's see if it was worth the hassle. Hey Kareem, second transmitter's up and running. Is it working? Kareem, do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Nice job. You know the way back, right?
Right.
It was you, wasn't it?
Raheem?
The antennas. Brecken told me. Communication is crystal clear now. Good job, man. This helps everybody, but especially Dr. Zeta and Dr. Kent. They can hear each other without static for the first time since, well, ever. See you back at the tower.
Ah, get off my dick, bitch! Dog's one! God damn, why I always fucking have to do that? Change your fucking arrow.
Feel free to browse. I'm stocked up on the good stuff.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Sound an ass. Fabulous gator knife. Okay, cool. Oh, this dude fucking Neo, man. You can fucking square right before they hit him.
There's never a bad time to make a deal.
Disappear. That man is a witch.
Just be quiet. Wants to know?
My name is Troy. I lead a small group of survivors over in Sector 0. We call ourselves the Embers. Sector 0 is completely sealed off.
The job's done. Now it's time to get back to Rice and get that antizin.
You hear the job? Well, you not only did the job Karim asked of you, but you made it back in one piece. Bravo.
Can I get some antizin now?
Did you think I would be satisfied so easily? You still have plenty to prove.
Look, we really need the drugs. Let me have them now, and then I'll come back and do whatever.
You'll get antizin when I say you get it, not 1 second before. But, as I have established, I am not unreasonable. Do all that I ask of you, and I will give you not 1, but 2 crates of antizin.
All right, fine. What do you want me to do?
This will be different from your exploits on the antennas. It will require a bit more persuasion. The imposing of one's will, the creation of one's own rules. That is what makes a man. Do you live by your own rules, Crane? Or are you merely someone else's puppet? I believe I know the answer. Talk to Karim before I decide you are no longer worth the trouble.
Did you ever have to put down a family member? Ah, my friend. Rice likes you, I can tell.
Yeah, how?
Because you are still among the living. The task at hand is as easy as can be. You simply have to make a few pickups from some nearby settlements.
Which ones?
The first is Jafar's wheel station. It's just east of here. But bear in mind, not everyone you talk to today will be in a cooperative state of mind.
can't say I'm surprised that Rise went back on his word. But the GRE won't let me just walk away. Plus, if there's any chance that we can get that Antis in, I have to try. So this time he wants me.
Takes a lot more. Both of them bitches fell into it. That one's freaky. time to play. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. You folks stay nice and stony. I am out of here.